Gravitation cannot be held responsible for people falling in love. How on earth can you explain in terms of chemistry and physics so important a biological phenomenon as first love? Put your hand on a stove for a minute and it seems like an hour. Sit with that special girl for an hour and it seems like a minute. That's relativity. When you trip over love, it is easy to get up. But when you fall in love, it is impossible to stand again. He was more than a physicist. Albert Einstein had a mind that reached beyond equations and into the heart of humanity. These quotes, some famous, others less known, still speak to us with astonishing clarity. In a time of confusion, his words offer perspective. Let's listen. How strange is the lot of us mortals. Each of us is here for a brief sojourn. For what purpose he knows not, though he senses it. But with deeper reflection, one knows from daily life that one exists for other people. The world is a dangerous place to live, not because of the people who are evil, but because of the people who don't do anything about it. I think and think for months and years, 99 times the conclusion is false. The 100th time I am right. A table, a chair, a bowl of fruit and a violin. What else does a man need to be happy? He who can no longer pause to wonder and stand wrapped in awe is as good as dead. His eyes are closed. If you're out to describe the truth, leave elegance to the tailor. Two things inspire me to awe: the starry heavens above and the moral universe within. Two things are infinite: the universe and human stupidity, and I'm not sure about the universe. There are only two ways to live your life. One is as though nothing is a miracle. The other is as though everything is a miracle. If you can't explain it to a 6-year-old, you don't understand it yourself. Not everything that counts can be counted, and not everything that can be counted counts. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. For reality is merely an illusion, albeit a very persistent one. Never memorize something that you can look up. A clever person solves a problem. A wise person avoids it. The measure of intelligence is the ability to change. I believe in intuitions and inspirations. I sometimes feel that I am right. I do not know that I am. Everything must be made as simple as possible, but not simpler. A person starts to live when he can live outside himself. Everyone is a genius, but if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it will live its whole life believing that it is stupid. Reality is merely an illusion, albeit a very persistent one. Memory is deceptive because it is colored by today's events. Try not to become a man of success. Rather, become a man of value. The world as we have created it is a process of our thinking. It cannot be changed without changing our thinking. Great spirits have always encountered violent opposition from mediocre minds. Black holes are where God divided by zero. Whoever is careless with the truth in small matters cannot be trusted with important matters. The pursuit of truth and beauty is a sphere of activity in which we are permitted to remain children all our lives. If you want to live a happy life, tie it to a goal, not to people or things. Only those who attempt the absurd can achieve the impossible. Few are those who see with their own eyes and feel with their own hearts. You can never solve a problem on the level on which it was created. Life is a preparation for the future, and the best preparation for the future is to live as if there were none. It has become appallingly obvious that our technology has exceeded our humanity. More and more I come to value charity and love of one's fellow being above everything else. All our lauded technological progress Our very civilization is like the axe in the hand of the pathological criminal. I fear the day that technology will surpass our human interaction. The world will have a generation of idiots. The value of a man should be seen in what he gives, and not in what he is able to receive. The fear of death is the most unjustified of all fears, for there's no risk of accident for someone who's dead. Einstein once said, "Try not to become a person of success, but rather a person of value." If these words made you pause even for a second, he's still doing his job. Thanks for being here.